As you build applications in Erlang or Elixir, you will need to configure them. Now, this could be anything from the username and password to talk to your database, keys for API, Facebook or some API, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever, etc., etc., etc. And you may think, well, what's the best way to do this? Well, it turns out that Erlang provides and Elixir provides a default way to do this that works quite well, which is through application configure environment variables. Now, I'm talking about here Erlang applications, not general applications like you see. So each application has some environment variables, which you can use the application getEnv or application setEnv functions, and they will return a variable. You can store pretty much any term in an environment variable, and you can set it in a couple ways. So first of all, in your app.source file, if you're using Erlang, or in your mixed config file, you can set a default. That's great. You can also, of course, set it in your code with application setEnv. But, and here's the important thing, in the config directory, you will find a config file for each environment. So you may have a development, a testing, and a production config file. Maybe you have a staging one as well. And they each have different environment variables. So in Elixir, it would look like this. Erlang looks like Erlang terms, but it's the same idea. And in there, you can put all of the various configuration options you might need. So again, that might be if you have a Postgres database, you might want to know the name of the database you're using, the database server, the username, the password, other things. And then in your code, you could just call application getEnv database name, and it will retrieve that for you. You can also change these when you're doing an app up, so that an application upgrade script can automatically update these. So if you're going from version 2 to version 3 of your application, and at the same time you're moving to a new database server with a different IP address, you could include that there. And as it does the upgrade, it'll automatically do that. So that is the short answer to how do you configure an application in Erlang. It is pre-built in, it's very convenient. You can also do application, you can also get all the environment variables for an application if you want to just see what they are, which is sometimes useful. And you can pretty much store any Erlang term in there you want. I hope this was useful to you. If it was, please like and subscribe at the links below. And please share on social media. And if you have comments or questions, feel free to leave them on the below or hit me on Twitter. I love hearing from you, and I like to know that these videos are useful.